Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been a while since my last post, but I've just been hopping on that TikTok grind, guys. I'm up to 15,000 subscribers on TikTok right now. Be sure to go check it out if you haven't already. But right now, the main focus is on YouTube, guys. We gotta get up to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. That's gonna be the goal here, so road to 1K subs right now. Alright, so let's get right into the question of the day. So the question of the day is by Banana Punch Gaming. He has his own awesome YouTube channel. I'll be sure to include the link in the descriptions down below, guys. And so his question says, what video editing app do I use? And I use Adobe Premiere Pro. It's a little expensive, but with the student plan, it gives me Photoshop and Animate. It lets me make like sick overlays like you guys see in the back. Even they're not sick, I think they're pretty cool. But I do have to hire a graphic design artist, so if anyone out there is listening and you're great at graphic design, please let me know. I am looking for a new overlay and a whole Twitch event. So I got that coming up, guys. Anyway, let's get right into this video here. So for this video, guys, I brought in my really good friend Arnav here. He's one of the top players in Clash Royale. I'm not sure what his overall rank is right now, but he typically always finishes top 10k. Alright, so Arnav Pro, and this is actually just all replays of his Grand Challenge. So a couple videos ago, I had Messi on, and a lot of people said, why Classic Challenges? Bring in the Grand Challenge, guys. So here it is. I got the Grand Challenge coming up. So this is game number 9 right here. We'll include just however many games it takes for him to get the 12, and hopefully the 12th win. So the deck that we're using right here, guys, is a Dark Prince Graveyard deck. I say Dark Prince as one of the key cards, but actually the Mortar is also a very key card here. So we got the Mortar, the Dark Prince, and the Graveyard. Cannon card is just an amazing card, especially with this deck. The utility of it is just amazing. So he likes to save the Graveyard as like one of his like last plays. So this deck appears as a typical Mortar deck without the wall breakers and possibly without the miner as well. So the Dark Prince is really there for defense, and the Cannon card is really just there to kind of like stall the game, wait it out until double elixir, possibly even triple elixir to win these games. As you guys will see, he really just waits out the game like as long as possible. Really every single game will go into overtime. That's how it should be in the Grand Challenge, because you are versing like literally professional Clash Royale players. So right here, he's Dark Prince, great job right there to stop that push oncoming. Now he's got to be careful because the opponent has the Goblin Drill in hand, and his Dark Prince just gets cycled right back to it because he knows that that Goblin Drill is coming in. So Dark Prince, he actually goes at the bridge. Maybe he's trying to bait out that Goblin Drill, but instead he goes with the Graveyard. So if he's going to go and place his Dark Prince aggressively, he has to be fully committed, and he has to go all in right there. So he's going to go all in and goes with the Graveyard and gets a really strong push, and all of a sudden he has the lead by about 50 to 100 damage right now. He's got to stop the wall breakers, but he'll stop that with the Bar Barrel, and the Princess just finishing off right there. That's a great way, if you guys didn't know, that interaction right there. The Bar Barrel, if you use it at the bridge, even gets 2 hits off. So that's a great way to just go ahead and stop the wall breakers coming in right there. So we got 2 Teslas on the defensive side right there. So he's going to go ahead and keep fireballing that bomber, which is 250 damage on the tower, and it only costs 2 elixir if he's just taking out the bomber. So honestly, a great move by him. I would do that every single time. So he's got the Bar Barrel and then the Spirit Goblins. He's just really trying to cycle to his Dark Prince just to wipe out the Goblin Drill, because that is his #1 counter to it right now. So he's got the Mortar. He's going to go ahead and place that all aggressively right there. He's going to take out the Tesla eventually, and he's just got to be careful for the damage. Luckily, the Cannon card kind of defends for it. The second Cannon card coming in, he actually placed that perfectly, and nice Bar Barrel coming in there to wipe out all of the remaining goblins right there. So he's just going to continue to fireball this guy. He can probably just fireball cycle him, but we could see an aggressive Graveyard coming in. I'm not too sure what he's going to do just yet. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Graveyard. There it is. So Graveyard is guaranteed like 100 damage against this type of a deck. And if he just throws in a fireball, it wipes out that bomber. Fireball might do it right here. 191 damage. All he needs is a fireball. He's probably going to defend here just in case while he cycles to it. He has the in cycle. He's still going to defend against that Goblin Drill. Interesting. He could have definitely won it right there. 57 damage to go. There's that fireball. Wait for it. And there's that win. Alright, so there's the 9th win right there, guys. So 9th win right there. Let's hop right into the 10th game, guys. So 10th game coming up for Arnav. Alright, here it is right here. So let's see how he goes and plays this. I know that he really doesn't like to be too aggressive. That's just kind of the way that he plays. Some of you, depending on your starting hand, might go a little aggressive with like Spirit Goblins at the bridge. So a very slow miner looks like coming in, and it's going to end up being the Goblin Drill, guys. So now you never really know. You see something digging underground, you're like, is it the Goblin Drill? Is it the miner? And honestly, the speed of the miner is just so quick now. They definitely buffed it in the last patch. I don't think they like visibly said it, but there has to have been a buff to like how fast the miner digs underground, or maybe just comparatively, like to the goblin drill, it's just nowhere near the same speed anymore, so it's pretty obvious to tell. So he's got a strong push to just stop. Luckily Fireball just wipes that out. Gets awesome elixir trade right there. That was great. Alright, so another goblin drill coming in on the right side. Dark Prince should just be able to take care of it. He's gotta watch out for Dark Prince on the left. He's gonna bar barrel, make sure he doesn't get hit. He's playing flawlessly right now, guys. Not a single hit taken in that left tower. Right tower gets just small damage taken from the goblin drill just popping up out of the ground right there. So he's got to stop this Mega Minion. He's probably going to go Hunter at the bridge. Could go Spear Goblins as well. Alright, so now he's got to be careful with his wall break. He's going to drop the Mortar. Mortar's going to just tank the damage and then just fall. Maybe get hit. Mortar gets a hit on the tower. That was a little bit lucky right there, but just awesome play. So now he's going to go ahead and use the Hunter to stop this Dark Prince. He's going to take one hit, but that should be fine. Actually, Hunter takes 2 hits there. A little unfortunate right there. But now he's going to go Dark Prince on the left, take care of this Goblin Drill. This Goblin Drill really can't do anything against this Dark Prince. So the way to play this for everyone out there trying to use this deck, so basically the tip that I will give is just save your Dark Prince for the Goblin Drill. Don't use your Dark Prince until you know what type of a deck that you're versing. Unfortunately, these first 2 matchups, they're just Goblin Drills. It doesn't really give you too much of a variety to kind of like test out your own gameplay. But yeah, definitely save the Dark Prince until you know what you're going against. Also, save your Fireball for things like that. Until you can get a positive elixir trade from the Fireball, I wouldn't use it. So Bar Barrel should get a hit, maybe? Bar Barrel doesn't get a hit because he placed a little too far behind the tower, but he had to take care of the wall breaker. That was the #1 thing to do right there. So he's probably just going to save a Fireball and hit 2 for 1, possibly 3 for 1. Alright, so he's going to, yeah, there's a 3 for 1 with the wall breakers. There it is, 3 for 1 Fireball right there. Good job waiting. So you just gotta be patient with any deck that you play. You just have to be patient and just counter your opponent. So he's gotta watch out for this Goblin Dart coming on the right side. He's also got the Fire Spirit that will miss that Mortar right there. Fire Spirit's just gonna go get a hit on left tower, kind of even up the towers right there for him. He's still got a little bit of a lead, about like 30 damage lead right there. Actually, he's down by like 10 now all of a sudden because of the Goblin Drill. Anyway, Dark Prince gets wiped out. Now he's down by like 70. Not that big of a difference, but in these Grand Challenge matches, guys, I'm telling you, every single damage matters. If you lose a game by like 5, it's very common, and like, don't be surprised when it happens. So, Cannon Cart coming in, hopefully gets hit. Let's see if it locks on. It's going to target the wall breakers instead. It's probably going to fall and make it go there. Mortar offensively right there, hopefully get a hit. Mortar locks onto the tower, guys. Goblin Drill takes a little bit too long on the defensive side for the opponent, and Mortar actually gets 3 hits on the tower. Super clutch right there. Can't even put it into words. Alright, so Mega Minion coming in. It's not going to get hit by the Princess just yet. It's going to start wiping out those Spear Goblins. Not the best placement for those Spear Goblins right there. He's got to watch out for the left side push coming in with the Dark Prince and the Goblin Drill coming in from behind. He's going to wipe out everything very cleanly, actually. Doesn't even get a hit on the tower because the Goblin Drill was too far back. I'm not really too sure why the opponent put it so far back. Possibly, maybe he just thought that was a pro play right there, but really, I don't know, you gotta take every damage you can get, and that spawn damage from the Goblin Drill is honestly worth it. Alright, so Dark Princes are gonna collapse on each other. You gotta be careful again for the Goblin Drill. They're just gonna wipe it out with the Hunter. Hunter's gonna get fireballed away. And there's a Bar Barrel. Our Bar Barrel comes in pretty clutch right there, guys. Alright, so he's got the Cannon Cart coming in from behind now. And about 60 seconds left in overtime. 200 damage lead. And not too much to worry about, you just gotta play safe. He keeps wasting his Dark Prince, and maybe he's doing this on purpose, and he knows that his Hunter can take care of it. Awesome Fireball right there. He knows what he's doing. So Hunter can also take care of the Goblin Drill just as well as the Dark Prince can, especially when it's accompanied by the Fireball or the Bar Barrel. So Dark Prince is now going to wipe out the Goblin Drill as it showed on the right side. About 300 damage lead, and the opponent is really trying to split push, kind of like, I don't know if that's his best choice of action because he's just running out of options right now. There's another Goblin Drill, desperate one coming in right here. He's just gotta take care of it. There's a Bar Barrel coming in, Dark Prince as well, and not a single hit. Not a single hit from anywhere right there. If I was the opponent, I'd be placing the Goblin Drill in front of the Princess Tower, not behind, because now these Goblins need to run there. And the Goblin won't run there because of course he's going to put a troop there. 3 seconds left. Looking like as long as he doesn't take any damage, he wins it by about 200 here, guys. So 10th matchup, he actually ends up winning by 200 damage. So as I was saying earlier, I know I speak a little fast in these videos, but as I was saying earlier, every damage matters, guys, because it happens so often in these grand challenges that you lose by like 5 or 10 damage, and it's very common, and don't be surprised. So, alright, into this 12th match, guys. If he wins this, he wins the Grand Challenge. He said he's won plenty before, but when I was talking to him, I was like, is this your first one? He's like, no, this isn't my first one. So, I haven't even won a Classic Challenge. If I were to win a Grand Challenge, I would just go insane. That would be awesome. Alright, so right here, looking from his perspective, right away I see the Goblin Cage, and you have to know it's going to be an E-Giant deck. So let's see how these interactions work and just how he plays it. So we of course know it's going to be an E-Giant because we're watching the replay here, guys. But so Fisherman's coming in. Fisherman's going to take care of that Hunter. Hunter's going to hopefully get hit. Hunter gets hit and wipes out that Fisherman. Awesome play right there. Kind of a waste of elixir by the opponent right there. So great start by Arnev. Alright, let's slow it down here. Cannon Cart and Dark Princess collapse. He's got to take care of that Inferno Dragon. He could just fireball it. Maybe Cannon Cart does lock on. Cannon Cart locks on early, guys. He's going to save this fireball and wait for the Mother Witch and the Inferno Dragon combo. 8 elixir out of that 4 elixir fireball right there. Super clutch, positive elixir trade right there, guys. If you guys want to see some great positive elixir trades, please go check out my TikTok. I have some awesome Infinite series going on, and if you don't know what an Infinite series is, you're going to find out when you go and check out my channel, guys. Alright, had to do that little promo right there. Alright, so Tornado to that Bar Barrel. His opponent is not playing well. It might be his like easiest opponent yet. So let's see. He's got Dark Prince coming in against the Princess right there. Oh, against the Dark Prince, not the Princess. My bad, guys. Cannon Cart going in against the Dark Prince. They collapse again. Cannon Cart's just going ham. Cannon Cart will lock on to doesn't actually. He plays the Goblin Cage just in time. But the Graveyard will get a couple hits in. It's only being stopped by the Mother Witch, which is only the #1 counter to the Graveyard. So he's probably going to play some Mortar from behind. He places the Hunter, maybe some Spear Goblins, back it up. Alright, Hunter, great Tornado right there. Maybe I was underestimating the opponent a little bit, but really Arnev just stops that with ease. Only a minute left in the match here, guys. Double Elixir is now active. He's not to take care of that Fisherman, and honestly, Arnev just has the overall advantage right here. So this is just a great Mortar cycle deck right here, especially with this Dark Prince. Hopefully, you can just go another Graveyard and just call it right there. So he's probably just waiting for the opponent to cycle through his Mother Witch, and once he does that, the Mother Witch played, I would go Graveyard at the tower. That is a very viable move, but he just wants to make sure that this push is wiped away first. So this push gets wiped away. Inferno Dragon just gets annihilated. Graveyard comes in 20 seconds left, guys. Alright, 20 seconds left. Here it is. And that's going to be it. That's his 12th win right here, guys. I'm calling it a little early, but it just has to be the way that's going to end right here. 37 damage. There it is. There's that last skeleton hit. Alright, guys, so that was just about it for the video. Thank you for staying tuned for the whole thing. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment a question of the day down below for tomorrow's video. And also be sure to check out my TikTok, guys. I'm posting awesome content over there. As I said earlier, I have almost 15,000 followers, and hopefully we're going to get to 1,000 soon here on YouTube. Alright, peace out.